While I was in practice, sometimes people that were new to the cattle business had some problems with figuring out when their animals were sick. Well, a few years ago, Dr. D. Griffin, who works at West Texas A&M University, sent me some information about how he trained people in feedlots to detect animals are sick. And it's based upon the acronym DART, D-A-R-T. D stands for depressed, A stands for appetite, R stands for respiration, and T stands for temperature. So when we look for an animal that's depressed, initially we would probably see some real subtle signs, maybe droopy ears, maybe the head a little bit lower than those that are in that same group. As he progresses and it gets worse, of course he's going to separate himself from the herd. He's going to probably appear to be sore, so they'll lay around a lot. When we go to looking at appetite, we always have to keep in mind, sick animals don't like to eat. So if you've got an animal that's refusing to eat, that's a clue that you've got a problem. When we look at respiration, we need to focus on, cattle are going to take about 10 to 30 breaths per minute. We're going to have an inspiration, an expiration, and a pause. They should all take about the same amount of time. If you see increases in time for inspiration or expiration, that's a clue that something's wrong. If you see these animals with their mouths open when they breathe, that's another clue. Look at the nasal passages, make sure they're clean, that you don't have any discharge from them or the eyes. And make sure you don't hear any noises when these animals are breathing. All of these would be clues that you've got something wrong in that respiratory tract. The last thing you want to look at would be temperature. Obviously we can't take the temperatures out in the pasture, but if you have these animals up, what we're looking for is a temperature that's probably 103.5 to 104 degrees or above. You do need to take that temperature probably as early in the morning as possible. If we get late in the afternoon and if we're on hot days, that temperature is going to be normally high anyway. For more information about the DART system, if you'll go to sunup.okstate.edu.